Testing 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Excellent. .95. Excellent. Is your door closed and secure, sir?
Yes.
Seatbelt?
Yes.
Excellent. Parking brake off. Heels on the floor. Stick back.
Mushy ground. You always keep an eye on the hangers so you're plenty away from them. Go out nice and wide so the turn's gentle. So if you have to rev it up here, it'd be a problem, wouldn't it?
Yep. Throwing up all that crap off the taxiway.
Yeah.
Scanning for aircraft taking off. Nothing. Nothing coming in the other way. Seems to be a very quiet morning on the airfield. No pedestrians, no animals, no other aircraft. Feels fairly good at 2,000. No restrictions. Moves fairly well in range. Cycling flaps. Flaps fully down, even on both sides, moving to takeoff position. Flaps have moved up in the correct position. Instruments. About right. Transponder is 120, 126.95, and the training area frequency is 126.7. Altimeter is 1004. We've still got green, temperatures coming up, good volts, good fuel pressure. Excellent. Everything's secured. Things gonna bounce around. Okay. Now we're just going to depart to the east of the Malone training area. Yep, okay.
Just do what you normally do, go out there, come back. If I happen to close the throttle, pick a landing point, be situationally aware which way the wind's coming from. Testing, you talk to me for a minute. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can hear you quite clearly.
Keep talking.
Yeah, so we're at the Malone training area. If you happen to pull the throttle, go through the normal high key, low key procedures. For a certain landing area, watch for wind, direction, and adjust accordingly.
30.
Getting engine check. Still no one around. Bring her up. Getting mag check. Right, left, drop to the left, increase on the left, drop on the right, and increase on the right. Slowly bringing it back. Temperatures look good, gauges looking good still. Bringing it back to 2,000. Idle feels good. Gauges haven't done anything freaky. Pressure's good. Excellent. Well, ready for the taxi call. Fuel pump on. Parking brake off.
And because it's a fairly
Pull the stick.
tight turn, bring the stick all the way back. But once you start to move it forward first, get a bit of momentum up, then turn right, and pull the stick all the way back. It'll make the nose lighter.
Still clear. Around. Arms moved in to our traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, taxiing to runway 01 for departure to the east Malone training area. Goolwa traffic. So that one's not doing much at all, but it is still going across, where that one's got a little bit of wind behind it.
Now the difference between those two windsocks, when that one's standing straight out, it needs 15 knots to do it.
Yep.
When this one's standing straight out, it's 25.
Right.
So you can sort of judge the rough, you know, wind strength by how much they're standing up. If they're standing straight out, it's 15 plus. This one's standing straight out, it's 25 plus.
So if he's standing straight out, I shouldn't actually be flying.
If this one's standing straight out, stay home.
Yeah. Well, if that's a 15 knot rated one, this thing's only, what, 13?
14.
14?
But it depends on the pilot's ability, really.
Well, my low hours probably not that wise. I did that choice.
Don't knock yourself. You never know.
I'd rather fly within than on the edge.
Good idea.
That legislation test, I don't know how anybody actually successfully passes it knowing everything, because CASA leaves a lot to interpretation. Some things they're dead set on, like, yes, this is the absolute law, and other things are like, well, yes, but in these conditions, maybe not so, or...
They're all a big guess sometimes.
It was interesting. What's that front doing? Is it actually... It's moving away from us, I think, by the looks of it, but they've got something else coming in behind it.
Well, the wind's sort of going that way, isn't it? And
yeah.
So we look over to our right, doesn't look too bad. So... At least this bloody thing's working today. It done that to me about 12 months ago, you know, and I've been chasing around for another dial, and you think I can get one?
Dial, or is it just earthing somewhere?
Well, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Now from this point on, you keep your eyes peeled on anybody that might be on final without a radio.
Yep.
Or somebody with a radio that hasn't changed the frequency. Keep your eyes peeled, because you do not want to stop on this gravel, do you?
Nope.
If I had to stop on the gravel,
move off to the grass.
I'd probably just bloody shut everything down and turn it off. Bearing in mind we've had a bit of rain, and if you pulled over onto the grass, if you know the grass is not boggy, you pull over to it. Look after the prop. But if you didn't know, just bloody turn it off, get out, walk over there, make sure it's all right, and then drag the aeroplane over the grass by, you know, just common sense type stuff if you can. So there doesn't appear to be anything coming.
Clearing base.
Just as you start to turn, say entering and lining,
rolling.
Entering, lining up and rolling, runway 01.
Clear and final. So far, no calls, nothing in on base. The other way, birds.
Radio now, go, keep going.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, entering, lining up and rolling runway 01 for departure to the east, Malang training area. Traffic Goolwa.
Dirty. Stick there. He wants you on the bitumen on the hard.
Okay, yep.
Feel it point into the wind now? See, that's good. You're right on the runway. You're going sideways, but you're maintaining the runway heading.
Passing through 2,300, clearing flaps. Flaps are up, profile maintained, and building speed.
Nice takeoff, sunshine.
That felt bloody good.
Was good.
Felt like I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, you're nearly at the airspeed that you want, which is about 75. Quick check of instruments, make sure the temperatures and pressures are good, which they are.
Yep. Passing through 500, which is sufficient for a turn.
Yep. Well, 500 AGL is when you can turn, so
Yep.
it's 600, so you can turn now.
Clearing, nothing's coming, nothing's entering, we're turning.
And now you've got to maintain the ball in the middle, which you are. See, that's a nice climb. And you're on crosswind, so you can give your departing call anytime you like.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, departing crosswind runway 01 for departure to the Eastern Lane training area, traffic Goolwa.
All good. The climbing ball's in the middle. Sweet. That's an interesting wave coming down off the coast there.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Just lowering the nose, just checking beneath of us. Looking clear below the lows, bring the nose back up the climb. Smooth as up here.
Obviously somebody didn't know you were flying.
And this is why I love it. Beautiful. Oh, start tracking towards the Malang training area.
No, just go straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Anywhere from Clayton to Malang.
So basically that Gulf there.
Clayton's over here. Just keep climbing and see how high we can get.
The 6 miles west of Wellington, 202 India, runway is 5 minutes post, stop overhead, Langmore aerodrome, expect 155,000, 6 miles west of Wellington, traffic Langmore.
Parachute jumper. So you turned that to Jewel, did you?
Yep.
Geez, I didn't notice you doing that. That was good.
I heard Malang, did I, in there?
No, you heard Langhorne Creek.
Langhorne,
he said. Just lower the nose because it's every 500. Just have a quick look and then go see if you can get 3,000. Keep climbing, go to the right a bit, climb over that, where that nice hole is. We might actually, seeing that you mentioned it earlier, we might actually try a very gentle stall. Just keep going. I want sort of about 3.5, I like.
3.5?
Yep. I think we're going to get it easy. I didn't think we'd get it, but we're going to get it.
It's actually higher than it looks.
But every 500 foot you lower the nose, check your temperatures and pressures, have a look around.
Everything looks good so far, apart from the smell. I can smell it.
What smells that?
Can't you smell the engine?
Yeah, because you know why?
You got the vents open.
I turned the heater on.
Ah.
You got that bloody great vent over there, so.
I love cold air. I love the cold.
Yeah, I don't mind it either.
That's why I like Mount Gambier.
Yeah.
Nice and cold. lot of those paddocks don't favour the wind coming this way to land in.
No. Righto. What happens in a stall? What's the stall recovery process?
Nose down, stop the rotation with opposite rudder, and apply throttle and ease it back, but don't pull it.
No, hang on. Why does it stall?
Why does it stall? Because the angle of attack is too great.
It's airframe stall, it's not engine stall. And you'd never pick it up with engine, right?
Nose down first.
You nose down. Wait until it starts flying again, so you can try it if you want. So you can pull the power back, gently back, and just keep the ball in the middle. It's very essential that the ball's in the middle. Just keep the back pressure going. Come on, keep going, keep going. Wings level and back pressure. The stall's just below 4. There it is, look at that. Now don't pick it up with the other on, just push the nose down. Right, it's flying again, so let's have another go. No. No. Pull it back, pull it back. Keep the wings level. See that stalled?
Yep.
See how you got a slight wing drop, so it should have been a little bit of left rudder. We've lost some height, haven't we?
We have.
Pull it back.
Oh, yep.
Back, about 50 knots. Look at that, stalled. But to see where it stalls is what I want to show you. Right,
yep.
That's enough. Yeah, so, see, that's why I don't like going below.
Running India, one canopy from 5,000 overhead, Langhorne aerodrome. 765 west of Wellington, Langhorne.
Yeah, just level flight now. Let's head towards the Mac. We might track, do an inbound from the Murray Mouth. And we'll go out, we'll see if we can find a whale, eh? Just follow go to the Murray Mouth, follow the coast back to, and then we'll try this crosswind. Now, what I was saying, that's why I get nervous under 60 knots, because you see when it stalled, it just as it went through 50.
Yep.
So, you know, if you're going below 60 in a turn,
increase the stall speed by 10%.
Yeah, well, you're just far too close to the stall speed.
Yep.
Because the stall speed increases in a turn because of the extra drag. So anytime you're below 60 in a turn, you're asking for trouble. You give your inbound call from the Murray Mouth, just go fly over the Murray Mouth and fly down over the sort of the beach with a slow descent, so that by the time we might actually go to Victor and then come back. That was alright, wasn't it?
It was.
So it doesn't do much in the stall, it's not exciting at all.
Gliders don't do much either in a stall, funny enough. They tend to recover a bit too quickly because of their wings.
Well, they're designed to take a lot of the stall out of them to stop killing people. You turn right and you put yourself in a slow descent. And just say overhead Murray Mouth. Coastal to Victor Harbour. Not an inbound call, it's overhead Murray Mouth. Descending through 3000 and coastal to Victor Harbour.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, currently over Murray Mouth, descending through 3000 and coastal route to Victor Harbour. Traffic Goolwa.
Yeah, you want a couple on just a very slight descent rate. And you just keep looking at your left-hand window for whales.
Yep.
There's a lot of pelicans down there. There's bloody thousands of them. The very slight descent rate is part of me trying to get you to be accurate and sensitive. That's the descent rate I want. But you got to keep it going, be constant with it, and it's not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not. It's just ever so much pressure on the stick brings it way back too much.
Yeah. This is not a bump here, is it? What's going on? Matthew. Found a whale yet, mate?
Nope.
It bothers me when people go flying down here at 500 feet, and a lot of them do. So I like to be at a height so you can glide over to a safe landing area. And my personal opinion, not allowed to fly below 1500 over a whale anyway. 1500 foot is about right, because you could, you know, if it was a golf course. And the Goolwa golf course sort of stands out, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Trouble is, Casa says you're not allowed to land on it if there's any person on it. Because it's not a safe landing area.
Trouble is, though, if it's the only spot, it's the only spot.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Beggars can't always be choosers when the engine's out.
That's it.
I guess you got to weigh up, you know, I'm seeing a bunch of people there who haven't seen me.
Yeah.
Is it my life or their, you know, is it potentially just my life, or is it worth, you know, 12 people being hit by me?
It's like this, you see. They can't hear you because you haven't got an
engine. Yeah.
You're dead quiet, and unless somebody sees you.
Not seeing any whales. Mind you, I'm sort of concentrating all around me rather than just staring out the window.
Well, I'm giving you I'm trying to get you multitask, look for whales and monitor this as well. This is going exactly how I want it. When you get there, I do not want you to go below 1,500.
Yep. Probably too cold even for whales.
That's why they're here. They come up from the Antarctic to get away from the cold.
I understand people who don't enjoy flying.
It's nice when you're starting to get really good at it, isn't it, Matthew? Yeah.
It's still fun when I'm terrible at it, but yeah. Well, for me it's fun. For you, maybe not.
No. I like it regardless. What you're doing now is really good. That's what I wanted. Wells in the middle. You got a very, very slow descent rate to get to the altitude that we wanted. Just keep an eye out for that airport over there in case somebody decides to take off.
Or do a straight in or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But we haven't heard anything.
No.
We haven't turned the radio down.
I know we were in with the area of that, but it'd still be nice to hear aircraft coming up the other way and behind us.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all. And it also tells you your radio's still working.
Not seeing any whales.
There we have 6 miles west Wellington. 260 run area, 5 minutes. Just overhead, flank on aerodrome. 5 canopies from flight level. 6 miles west Wellington, 71 home.
That was 5 canopies. Now, see that little light that was flashing over there? That means that it's this frequency.
Yep.
And plus it was a little bit broken.
So where would 5 canopies be coming from? Not us.
No?
Not here.
No, Langhorne.
Langhorne, okay. So we need to start levelling out very soon.
Yeah, you can probably power up a bit.
Rest of that descent rate. Whale!
Got a whale?
Right down below me, just under the water.
Beauty.
Yep.
Yeah, you can brag to your missus you found a whale. I got to go to the whale centre and get a map of all the... Because a friend of ours is a whale watcher. Big time. She always puts on bloody Facebook where the whales are, and I've got no idea where these... I know where Basham's is. You remember when you're doing this, you always need to be within gliding range of a nice paddock, which you are.
That's the other thing about the legislation. CASA doesn't exactly make that clear. Yes, good common sense would just say always in gliding range, but there are exceptions in the rule, even for RAIs.
Put it this way, if you get it down and you don't break it or hurt yourself, you've done a good job, even if CASA says you weren't supposed to do it.
Checking for other aircraft, a little bit more than usual. We've arrested the descent rate. We'll just keep it at 6.
That's a good altitude.
1600.
Perfect. So don't go any higher, any lower. Just stay accurate with 1,600 indicated. Any more whales?
No. Horseshoe Bay looks nice.
Keep your accuracy going and be a tourist at the same time. That's what you got to do. No more whales? See that wetland down there?
Yep.
That's where I live.
Oh, okay.
You got the wetland and a row of houses along the edge of it,
yep,
with a bit of earthworks up the other end.
Yep, see that?
Well, I'm the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th house back. With a creamy colour roof. There's a white roof and there's a creamy colour roof. I'm the creamy colour roof.
Okay.
So let's go to the right now. Nice gentle turn to the right, maintaining exactly that altitude. And this is a tricky bit. See how you're climbing a bit? We don't want to climb, we don't want to descend.
Probably overcompensated a little bit before the turn had started for that slight drag causing the drop.
Yeah.
Look at that, just ever so much pressure and it just holds.
Yep. It's all about pressure, isn't it?
Yep.
Now you can do your inbound call. And
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, passing through 1,600, inbound circuit area, ETA 3 minutes, Traffic Goolwa.
I forgot my distance.
what was the passing through bit? You were just at 1600.
Descending through.
Yeah, you said passing
through.
Passing's going up.
Oh well, move on.
But that's all right. So now you got to position yourself for a downwind.
But now I can't come on. I can't go through the dead side though, can I? On this aerodrome because of the gliding operations.
For the parachute operation.
Sorry, gliding parachute. Yep.
Well, so because you want to position yourself for a downwind on when we could do a straight in approach, but we won't. Normally coming from this way, I normally go out to sea a bit and do a
straight in.
But just stay at this height and basically sort of keep the sewage farm on your left.
Yep.
So remember when we come in from that way, it's the sewage farm that we look for and then we turn right, but that's for 19.
Yep.
So we'll go around the sewage farm and turn left, and then say you're joining downwind 01. And it's going to be a fairly quick downwind, so if you do your downwind checks even now, that'll save you a job, won't it?
Yep. Okay, fuel pump on. Gauges are all good, breakers are in, taps are on. Sufficient fuel, good fuel pressure. Maintaining 15. All in the middle.
Yeah, so you just sort of go out towards the bridge and do a left-hand orbit, keeping an eye on the runway.
Nothing on the runway, nothing flying.
And don't forget, when you join, you've got to be down to 1,100.
Yep.
So it's an interesting approach, you're positioning yourself. So, because we only want to do a very gentle turn.
200 foot descent, about right. We'll get us down about, should get us there on the money. Watching for other aircraft in the circuit. Nothing coming in over the island. Everything still looks good at this stage. Just watching for stuff coming in. Clearing the turn. Very gentle. Keeping an eye out for anything coming in, joining. Gauges still look good, taps are on, breakers are in, fuel pumps on. All looking good still. Coming into altitude, so applying a bit of power just to slow the descent rate. All looking good. Getting ready to turn for the downwind. Clear. So far so good, we're clear. Nothing joining the circuit, nothing coming off the runway. Okay, getting ready to turn for downwind. There we go, pressure on the stick.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 731, joining downwind for runway 01, touch and goes, traffic Goolwa.
Okay, final checks. Everything looks good. Taps are on. Pressure getting a little too low. It's recovering a little bit of height, washing that, using speed to wash that height off a little bit. And we're getting ready for the first stage of flaps. Clearing, nothing on straight in on finals. And we're looking good. So we're easing back. Nose down, a little bit of power to compensate. And we're good. Turning and calling.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base for runway 01, touch and go, traffic Goolwa.
Not too steep. Keeping 65 knots. And we're looking good. Good height. Oh my god, it's a beautiful day. It's all coming together. This feels right. A little bit of height. Pull the nose up a little, maintain that speed. I reckon we'd make it. If we lost engine, so far so good. Not even. One shadow is good. Nothing coming in on final. We're looking clear. Nothing on the runway, nothing on the taxiway. Looking sweet. Still one shadow. Okay, thinking about the turn. Very shallow. Little bit of a bump as we come over. Probably go full flap here. Watch that speed. I reckon we can pull the power out as well. So let's bring it over and get it lined up. Turn on that speed. Looking good. Oh, a little bit of boot in the bum. Starting to look up for the transition. Ease it back. Straighten over the runway. Just hold, looking at the end of the runway. Just hold her off, hold her off, hold her off. Hold her off. Keep the wheel off the ground. Right rudder in. Keep it straight on the center line. Oops. Flap up. Full power. Keeping it straight on the center line with the right rudder. Just a little bit of the left aileron. Keeping it straight. Hold the nose until it lifts. And we're off. Keeping that left wing down. Straight in the center line with right rudder. Maintaining center line. Excellent. Speed a little building up, so we'll just climb a little bit to get the speed down. Passing through 200. Just build that speed up a little bit. There we go. Watching this flap off. Increasing to 75 knots climb speed. And we're clear. A little bumpy. But oh well. Good climb speed. Good heading. Coming up on 500. Start the turn. Very gentle turn in the climb. Watch that power.
Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind runway 01, touch and go, traffic Goolwa.
Good, fuel pump on, gauges look good. Circuit breakers In, taps are on, just pushing that power back a little. We're at 1,100, leveling out. Checking for other aircraft, nothing in the circuit, nothing on the runway, nothing taxiing. Maintaining altitude, everything looks good. Nice.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base runway 01, touch and go, traffic Goolwa.
We're clear on final, nothing on the runway, nothing in. Just maintaining 65, so we're not stretching the flap, but still maintaining a good glide speed.
You know what I'd do?
3-4.
I'd do 3-4. Because it's closer and there's more into the wind and
we've got plenty of height. Clear on 3-4, nothing coming across.
get out of the centre line of your paddock. Straighten her up with her rudder. That bloody beautiful, isn't it, Matty?
Yeah, I've been doing it for years, apparently. Just got lucky today.
Aim for your aim point.
It all came together.
Look at the end of the runway.
Looking for the transition. Hold her off. Transition.
About where that magpie is, the silly bastard. Right now, go. I'll do the flap because we run out of runway. Go.
Right rudder in.
Yeah, right rudder in. Just let her fly off.
Holding.
Just let her fly off.
Jeez.
Don't worry about the bird. 60 knots. Maintain 60 knots. If you aim for that tree line, you won't hit it. Because you need the airspeed to get over it. Righto. Beautiful. That was fun.
It was. Passing through 200 for 3. Just make sure that still doesn't drop. I'm not happy. And there we go. Bringing up the flap. Building up to 75 and climbing out.
Now what I want you to do this time is do a glide approach on you know, whatever you reckon. But I'm just going to sit here and shut up and you're going to make the decision when to do it. Right, and your call, your radio call will be glide approach runway, whatever you decide, whether it's 3-4 or 01. Alright?
Okay.
But turn downwind to 01 first.
Yep.
And then make your call from, once you get it established, you make all the
Cool. Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind runway 01, traffic Goolwa.
Fuel pumps on, circuit breakers are in, taps are in the on position, gauges look good, fuel pressure looks good, sufficient fuel. So that's sock Dylan, almost pointing across.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, glide approach for runway 34, traffic Goolwa.
Nothing coming in on final, nothing in the circuit. Let's gently get our speed there. There we go. Tuning in. Make sure we make it.
And your aim point should be always, they say a third of the way up, but depends on how long your paddock is, doesn't it?
Yep.
But make your aim point that cross, like you did last time.
Looking good.
You wouldn't want to fall short, would you?
Nah, not here.
No. A little bit of right rudder, you're a bit crooked.
Looking up for the transition, holding.
Hold it off. Dirty. Go with full flap.
Full flap.
Because it is uphill, the ground's a bit dead. We're a little bit heavy. When you get to 60 knots, put it in a positive rate of climb and get rid of some of that flap at 200. But you never get rid of the flap until 200. Maintain your profile, go. You want to get it out of full flap phase fairly soon, but not until you're 60 knots. And because there's a lot of drag, see?
Yep.
Doing well.
75 climb.
Yep.
Ball in the middle. Getting pushed around a little bit, but that's okay. Climbing. Positive rate.
So, did good job that time. See if you can do it again just to prove the other time wasn't a fluke.
500. Gentle turn.
Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind runway 01. Touch and go, traffic Goolwa.
Fuel pumps on, taps are on, circuit breakers are in, gauges looking okay, sufficient fuel, good fuel pressure. speed, height. Nothing on the runways, nothing straight in, nothing already in the circuit.
Wouldn't you think people would be flying on a day like this?
Who wouldn't?
Remember, convert speed to height without going overboard. That's good.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, glide approach runway 34, traffic Goolwa.
Nothing coming in, clear and final. Nothing on the runways. No radiator shadow that I can hear of. Can't see a shadow at this stage. I can. One shadow. No unexpected obstacles. Still one shadow.
Quick check of the windsock if you got it.
Yep. Still coming across. Bit too high, but we'll, in the case of this emergency, we'll definitely stop. Transitioning. Holding, 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 holding. What have you done to the flap?
I haven't done anything. I wouldn't take off from that. I haven't done anything with the flap.
I was pushing up and it wouldn't come up.
Ah, well. Not for me. Just backtrack.
Backtrack to the hangar?
No. Oh, you want to do another one or what?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, just backtrack the runway. Backtracking 34.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, backtracking to runway 34, traffic Goolwa.
So while a little high that time, was definitely have stopped in time though.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the objective, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was good. No, just that, you know, we've got to be conscious of our weight. Me and you.
Yeah.
Fuel load, soft ground.
Yep.
You know. And rising ground. So don't take a chance. Stop, backtrack and go again.
Yep.
But, yeah. In fact, if that had been a real one, that was probably a bit more ideal at that height than coming in just clearing the trees.
Because I gave, was it 50, has to be 50 foot?
Oh, you need fairly good clearance over, just in case you get some sink.
Yep.
So that was probably better than the previous one as far as the height goes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you don't have an engine, that was the reason.
Yep.
That's why you're landing in a paddock. So they say about a third. And that allows for them, the reason they say that is just in case you fall short.
Yep.
So that's good. But the right thing to do at that point was to stop and backtrack. We'll just do one more circuit and we'll take off on this one.
Yep.
Do a normal circuit on to
01.
01. Try that bit of a crosswind out that seems to be coming up like I thought it might.
Okay. Crossing clear.
Yeah, when you're ready, just turn around and just say entering and lining up and see how the wind's going to go up soon.
Yeah.
It's just started now, which is good.
You wouldn't mind doing the turn for me, would you, Ed? I need to adjust my headset.
All right. My aircraft.
Your aircraft. That's better. I just felt it slipping back and I didn't want to not stop flying the aircraft first.
Good idea. I'll just demonstrate the takeoff if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361 is lining up and rolling runway 34.
Sorry.
01. Traffic Goolwa.
Sorry.
Would this be considered a short field takeoff?
Well, I'm gonna.
Yep.
Because it's fairly, you can feel how doughy the ground is.
Yeah.
See, that's a little bit steep of angle of attack.
Yep.
Not really what you want because it's actually stopping it from flying. And so if you got it trim right, trim for flying, but see how close to the stall it is?
Yeah.
Not what you want. Right.
And you're a bit off the heading.
Oh, I thought you'd pick on me.
It's only fair.
Right, your aircraft.
We should always demand precision flying in each other.
Yeah.
My aircraft.
75 knots.
Flaps were gone. 75 knots climb speed.
Yeah, that too high angle of attack, what it's actually doing is preventing it from flying, believe it or not. Because it's inducing a bit of drag.
And keeping it on the stall.
Therefore slowing you down.
Yep.
That's what I tried to demonstrate anyway.
Okay. 500. Starting to get a little bumpy, isn't it?
I reckon you picked the best time of the day, son.
Clear, we're climbing. It's a little bit slow, but... Yeah, it's getting a bit bumpy there. Okay, that looks good.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning downwind, runway 01, full stop landing, traffic Goolwa.
Okay, fuel pumps on. Breakers are in, gauges look good, sufficient fuel. Taps are on. Ball's a little out, but we're corrected. All looks good. Clearing the circuit for now, nothing on the runways, maintaining good altitude, speeds will, yeah, we'll come back eventually. Nothing on the straight in open sea. Nothing on base, nothing on final, no radio calls. Still clear on the runways, nothing taxiing. Nothing coming in from our left of the island, looking good. First stage flap, lowering the nose. Trickle of power, and we'll give a base call.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, turning base for runway 01, full stop landing, traffic Goolwa.
Maintaining the speed of 65, keeping an eye on the runway. Nothing coming in. I can see. No bloody whales giving me a finger. Haha, you missed us. Just watching that speed. I've got good height. Good height. In case something goes wrong, we can make that quite easily. Oh. Clear on final, one shadow. Nothing's moved onto the runway. Nothing's taxiing. Turning final soon. 700. Making turn, clearing final. Nothing coming in. Maintaining that speed. Nothing else turning in with us, no, good. Nothing turning in short of us, no, good. Bit of power to overcompensate that drag. That's pulling me under a little bit.
Take your feet off the rudders for a minute and you'll see where the wind's coming from. You want right rudder to straighten it up. A little bit of left aileron. Look at the end of the runway.
Transitioning, looking, holding.
Just very gently, just don't touch anything because you want to keep the nose off the ground for as long as you can.
Holding the centre line.
Yep, that's it. Now that it has slowed down, you can get rid of all the flap because you don't need it. Turn the fuel pump off because you don't need it.
Flap removed,
And
pump off.
Concentrate on the centre line.
And we're on the centre line still.
Dirty, Matty. Hey! You know how excited I am?
That was,
Excellent, wasn't it?
it was. That was, one of my best flights yet.
Might have clicked.
It just did, didn't it?
Might have clicked. Now you got to prove it next time. That's a hard bit. No, you're all right.
Can you do it twice in a row? That's it. Consistency.
Yeah, you got to be. Today, a couple of times you were doing this.
I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you are your own worst critic, so you would have noticed it.
I did. There was one there on coming around base. I did push it down to get the speed back when I shouldn't have jerked it down. I should have just eased it forward, let it build back up again.
It's just developing finesse and practice is all that, you know. Know what I mean? I just turn stuff off to
save battery.
Save battery, give the battery extra woof before you turn it off. Well done, Matthew. Bloody good. Once you get on just before the end of the bitch and hold the stick back to keep the nose. The objective of holding the stick back is stop the nose from bouncing so much, but just keeps it proper, you know, just that much off the deck.
Yep.
And in the turn, it makes it a bit lighter, so it's easy to turn on rough ground and shit. Got a bit doughy then, didn't it?
Yeah, you can feel it, Barretti put the brakes on the plane.
Yeah.
Traffic Goolwa, TECNAM 7361, clear of all runways. Traffic Goolwa.
Your radio is getting much better. A couple of little words you use you don't need to, as in, you know, when you say full stop landing, you don't need to say landing, because they know that's what you're going to do.
Yep, full stop, you're landing, you're not going again.
Don't waste the airspace.
Yep.
Just little things like that. Shit, if that's all you're doing wrong, you're doing it right, aren't you?
Yeah, I kept waiting for the right rudder. And it's like it never came.
No, I didn't have to do it today. But your rudder work today was good.
Clear. Where's that hole?
If you just sort of stay over here and then turn right once you get going up the hill. Right, a little bit of rev, or that gravel, watch don't hit the hanger. Sort of head towards the left-hand back of my car is usually about right, and if you hit it, you're in deep shit.
I reckon that's good enough.
That's good enough. Right, birdie. Avionics, yeah, quick mag check at idle.
Yep, good.
And
Avionics.
avionics off.